Hey guys, it's JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Morecambe FC. In this episode, we will continue on through October after our win against Blackpool. We'll come on to the Checker Jade Trophy here in the middle of the week against Newport County, and then we'll finish up this episode with our League One game here against Rotherham United. So hopefully we can grab another 3 points. Hopefully we can do a little bit better here in a cup game. Hopefully we can win this one so we can continue on, so we can get some of those guys off the bench, get them into the game here through the Checker Trade Trophy and also the FA Cup. So hopefully we can do a little bit better in the cup run here than we did last year and the years past. So with that being said, we'll get into this episode and the Checker Trade Trophy against Newport County. So before we get into our Checker Trade Trophy, we're actually going to bring in some players from the Youth Academy to help fill out this roster, give us a little depth. We're going to try and get them some run, maybe get them out on loan in January. So we're going to bring in Tiro Luukkonen, who is a center midfielder from Finland. So we'll bring him in, 56 overall, but great potential of 83 to 93. So we'll bring him into the squad. And we're going to bring in Achampong, he's a right winger from Ghana, 5'7", 82 to 80 overall. We'll get him some run as he's getting here close to a 60 overall. We can bring him into the squad. And I think that will do it for us. We'll bring those two players in. Not many other players that we want to bring in right now. We're going to wait on them. We're going to give Han Young Mun some training during the week. This way we can get him up to a 60 because there's a lot of players in the center midfielder, and he has such great potential, and he isn't 18 yet, so I want to leave him in the academy for as long as possible before we bring him in, but another player to watch as we go on throughout the series. So we will get into this Checker Trade matchup against Newport County. We'll have Cruz, Adebola, Magnuson, and Mitchell at the back with Emerald in goal, and then we'll have Gomez, Magnuson, Fuentes in the middle, and then we'll have Miro, Richardson, and Hughes up front. And we'll get this game underway.
Well, they're ready to go. Direct competition head-to-head in the football. This is the away team lineup.
Dolan in the middle for Newport County, passes it back to O'Brien, back to Dolan. Sheehan comes up the middle, gets the through ball in. Is he on sides? He gets it into the middle, and it's going to be an early goal. It looked like we all gave up. Looked like everyone just assumed that it was offsides. Everyone seemed to give up. He comes in with a low cross. Somehow gets it off the foot. Right past Amaral, who doesn't even react. That's an ugly goal to start this game here in the second minute. It goes into the back of the net, right past Amaral. No chance at reacting. And Newport County starts this game 1-0 after the defense just seems to go to bed. Gets it to Fuentes. Miro. Right back to Fuentes, looking for someone to make a run, and he's taken down outside the box. And we're going to have a free kick right on the edge of the box, as no one could make a run. He gets taken down. Miro will line this one up for a free kick. Has to try and beat the keeper here. Real close, good opportunity. Miro puts it on, but the keeper's right there to make a good save. Another cross in. Amaral can't make it. He bounces off his back but stays out of the net. We are lucky to avoid that one. Amaral does not look like he has the talent to be this team's backup goalkeeper. It's a big difference between him and Awazi. And that'll be the final touch of the first half. We go down 1-0 early in this game. We haven't had much offense. We'll have to try and get forward a little bit more as we go into halftime, 1-0 against Newport County. Hughes intercepts it, gets it off to Gomez. Gomez takes it for a strike and puts it into the back of the net. Gomez with a big strike off the interception from Mitchell. Gomez puts it in and gets us back 1-1 here in the early part of the second half. Billy Hughes actually with the interception. Gets it in. Gomez doesn't look to take a touch. Puts it on for a strike into the back of the net, and we're back up 1-1 with some life now as Morecambe FC finally break through and beat the keeper here in this Checker Trade matchup. Magnuson gets it to Fuentes. Fuentes sends it along to Mitchell. Mitchell looking for Billy Hughes. Can he get to him? He does! Billy Hughes puts it in the back of the net. And we're up 2-1 here against Newport County. A good build-up off the corner from Newport County. We build up. We get it out to Mitchell wide. Mitchell sends a beautiful pass into Billy Hughes. And Mitchell looking like a player. He breaks up that last corner kick. He gets it out here, gets on the offense, sends it to Billy Hughes with the left foot, who just drags it past the keeper. Up 2-1 here in the Newport County checker trade matchup. Magnuson will drop it into Gomez, who gets it on to Richardson. Richardson tries to take the strike. It's blocked by Day and cleared by Marsh Brown. Oh, and a great opportunity. Richardson tries to chip it over the keeper and can't get it there. Cruz gets it into Lekanen. He'll line up a long strike and sends a rocket right at the keeper, but he makes the diving save. Newport County get forward, break it up. It lays on his foot. Amaral is there to knock it away, but it stays right there in the box. Matt will cover. He'll send it into O'Brien. Lekanen's there to break it up and gets it onto Fuentes. And Fuentes is there to clear it. Oh, no, he's not. Gomez into Richardson, who lays it off to Fuentes. Fuentes looks to get around the defense, can't. He tries to get in, gets it into Lekanen, who takes another rake. Oh, he makes the shot, puts it in. Oh, man, what a rocket from Lekanen. And this kid looks like he might have some offensive firepower. That shot power is really there. He gets his first goal here in his first competition, here in the checker trade. It's 3-1 Morecambe FC. We saw the other shot from long range with the power, and he puts this one in. No chance for the keeper to react. He sends this one in with force. Gomez with a little bit of a screen there in net, and it goes right in. 3-1 Morecambe FC. Toby Mitchell gets it on the Achampong, who will get his first touch onto Fuentes. Fuentes leaves it there for Lekanen. He takes another shot, and it just goes wide of the net with another great opportunity, maybe to get his second goal. Just misses and goes wide of the net. And that'll be the final touch of the game. We get a win here. We go down early in the 6th minute, but we claw all the way back, going 3 unanswered here against Newport County. We go up 3-1 here in the checker trade. Lekanen with his first goal of his career in the checker trade trophy game. He gets it. He has another couple really good opportunities. Looks like he might be a really good up-and-coming player for us. But we get in, and we will move on in the checker trade trophy. 15 shots, 9 on target. We started off slow, but we really came on strong in the second half. 57% of the possession. Billy Hughes with a 9.5 with the assist and the goal. Victor Magnuson a 7.5. Amaral a 7.2, and not a great showing, but gets the job done for us. Toby Mitchell an 8.7. Magnuson a 7.7. Attabola 8.0. Cruz 7.1. Fuentes 9.2. Lekanen 8.4. Gomez a 9.0. Achampong a 6.4, Richardson a 7.7, Miro 7.1, Billy Hughes 9.5, and that'll do it for us here in the checker trade matchup. So we are here for our second month of scouting in Ireland. We have a couple players we'll keep an eye on. No one to bring in quite yet. We have Casey Cassidy, 73 to 93 potential, but a low overall. Pierce Murphy, 68 to 88 potential. Again, a low overall right now, so we don't want to bring him in right away. We have Andrew Murphy, 68 to 88. And then we have Jason Campbell, who's 6'4", another big height guy that I like. Has good overall, but 60 to 82 potential, so we'll wait to see how he grows. So we're here for our second month of scouting in Colombia. We have Vincent Acuna, who's 61 to 79 potential. Silvio Maldonado, 64 to 88 potential. Vasquez, 57 to 70. So we have some players here. No one really that stands out. So we'll wait on them, see what we have in our third and final month here in Colombia. So we are here for our second month in the Netherlands. We don't have much that we'll bring in. We do have Cedric Jansen, who we might bring in at some point, 65 to 89 potential, 6'2". Looks like he could be a decent midfielder, but a really low overall, so we'll have to see how that changes. And then other than that, we don't really have much other than Bram van der Linden, but we really don't need another goalkeeper. I might just bring him in if he has a good value. He's right now only at 70,000, so not really even worth bringing him on just to sell him on. So we'll have to see what happens in our final month here in the Netherlands. So we will go on into our League One matchup here against Rotherham United. They sit atop the table. We're currently in 4th, so this could be a big 3-point swing if we can get a win here. Billy Hughes will start on the wing with Park and Romano, Sark, Barrett, Aldaharni in the middle with Sorberg, Adebola, Magnuson, LeConte at the back with Awazi back in net. And we'll get this game underway.
So here we go, we're underway here.
Sark gets it onto Park. Park will drop it off to Aldaharni. Aldaharni right on the Romano, who has a good angle. Takes the long shot, and it's tipped over the bar by Moon Jing-Ying. And it goes out for a corner for Morecambe FC. Aldaharni will line this one up. He'll send it right into the middle to Park, and it gets cut out. Magnuson will win the ball back, though. Get it back to Park. Park will lay it off to Aldaharni. He'll hold up. Looking for some space, finds it. Magnuson's there, goes off the bar. Billy Hughes puts in the rebound for a goal. 1-0 Morecambe FC. A good build-up, a good cross. Magnuson sends it off the bar, and Billy Hughes is there to pick up the crumbs and put them away. It's 1-0 Morecambe FC. Billy Hughes with another goal, and this guy's on fire lately, getting the goals in. He looks to be a good stud right from the homeland of England here in Morecambe FC. He puts it in for another goal. 1-0 here early in the game, and it's all Morecambe FC.
Oh, this could be dangerous in a wide position.
It goes out for Rotherham. They'll send a long cross. LeConte's there to tap it away. It gets controlled, and they'll send it over the net. Taylor into the box, gets the cross, and it's going to go in. A good build-up from them. We weren't able to close down on that cross. We saw it coming. They send it in low, and he just is able to deflect it right past Awazi. They'll tie this one up here towards the end of the first half. LeConte just runs, or is it Adebola that runs into Awazi? Just too much confusion. They try to get it on, but he wasn't going to make that save, and he goes into the roof of the net, and it's 1-1. Rotherham Morecambe FC tied here at the end of the first half. Palmer drops it off to Vassell. He'll take a long strike. Awazi's going to be there. Sorberg will clear it off the line. Palmer will control it back. McGinley to Palmer, and they'll send it in right into Awazi's gloves. And he'll control it, and that'll be the final touch of the first half. We let one up late here at the Globe Arena, and we go in 1-1, tied up with Rotherham. Sorberg lays it off and gets it onto Sarek. He'll make a run. He'll come down the line looking for Park. Park will send it ahead to Aldaharni, who sends it back into Park, who gets it in to Sarek. Sarek can't make the run. He breaks it up, and it goes off the goalkeeper. Wasn't able to get there in time before the goalkeeper was able to run out and make that stop.
On the attack here. Here is Vassell.
Awazi comes out and makes the save.
Lost the ball. Palmer.
Maddock comes in.
Well, that's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left its foot.
LeConte holds up. Passes it along to Aldaharni. Aldaharni on the Park. Park in the box. Looks to give it back to Sarek. Sarek will lay it off to Billy Hughes. He holds up, looks for a shooting lane, puts it on, and it goes over the net, deflected out for a corner. A good build-up, a good opportunity to put it past him, but just wasn't able to get there quick enough, and it goes over the net. Barrett gets it ahead to Sarek. Sarek will look for Park. Park tries to get a shot off, and he's taken down, but it's going to be after he loses the ball.
Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change.
Sarek will take the long shot, and it just goes wide of the net. Tried to get the keeper sleeping, and it just goes wide. Sarek will line this corner up. It'll go in. LeConte is going to be there. Can he beat the keeper? He can, and he's able to punch it away. Out of Bola will control. Injury in the box for Rotherham United. Aldoharni lays it off. Gets it on to Dubois. Dubois will take a long shot, but he chips it, and it goes over the bar. Taylor gets it on. He'll run onto it. He'll send it along. Gets it across to Bray. Bray sends it, but LeConte is able to block it with his face. Bray will get it back. LeConte back on him. And Soderberg will clear it. Dubois can't control it, though. And it goes wide of the net with a good opportunity after we're not able to get it clear of the box. Sorry. Gets it to Park, up to Aldoharni. Aldoharni off to Romano. Romano. Is he going to cross? Nope. He'll send it along to Aldoharni, but they'll just intercept it right in a perfect position for him to put it in the net. Up to Burns. Burns lays it off to Billy Hughes. He'll attack the net. Holds up. Looks for Burns right in front, and it gets blocked and goes out for a corner. Henry will line this one up. He'll send in the cross, looking for LeConte on the other end. Magnuson, LeConte there, and they'll try and get it on, but Mujinin comes out and makes the save. And that'll be the final touch of this game. We'll go down 1-1. We tie it here with the #1 team at the Globe Arena. We do pick up at least a point. We played well, probably had a couple chances there right at the end of the game to make it a win. We get 10 shots, but only 2 on target. We control almost 60% of the possession. Billy Hughes finishes the game with an 8.0, Barrett with a 7.0, Sarek 7.1, Aldoharni 7.7, Owazi 7.8, LeConte 6.7, Magnuson 7.7, Adabola 7.2, Sorberg 7.6, Henry 6.7, Dubois 6.3, Burns with a 5.6, Romano 6.9, Park with a 6.6. And that'll do it for us here at the Globe Arena. So that'll do it for us here in this episode. We advance in the checker trade and we draw against what was the #1 team in the league in Rotherham United. We continue to be in 4th in a tight race. We're tied with 3 other teams and only 6 points off the first position. So we'll have to see how we do here as we move along in October. But guys, I want to thank you for watching the episode. If you did enjoy the series and you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And if you want to edit any of the new players that we've brought into the squad, make sure to leave it down in the comments. We can make those updates, change kits, numbers, and boots, whatever you guys would like. And until next time, guys, have a good one.
Yeah.